Hi everyone, I've just finished a 4-day or three Capes hike, which is a 4-day hike down in Tasmania. I'm here at Fortescue Bay. This is the end of the hike. We hop on a bus soon to go back to Port Arthur. Beautiful view, isn't it? Stunning here. Anyway, I thought I'd just make this little short video for an intro into the 4-part series of the videos I've made along this hike. And just to let you know that a lot of my hikes I have drone shots and a lot of walk-by sort of shots just to break my videos up and make them more interesting. Unfortunately, on this trip, we weren't allowed to bring wasn't allowed to bring my drone along. In this national park, they don't allow it. So there's no drone shots, which would have been incredible if I could have brought it along. But that's the way the law is. So, and because there was such beautiful scenery everywhere, and each hike was quite long, I didn't really stop much to sort of do some walk-by shots and things to break the video up. And I'm just assuming, or I will hope, and I'm sure you will agree, that just a lot of the scenery that I've videoed in these 4-part videos on this 3 Capes hike is just absolutely stunning. So you probably don't need any little trickery with the video. Just sit down, put these videos, stream them onto your TV screen, a big screen, and it should be absolutely beautiful to watch. I also, on this trip, I've actually, all my videos I record in 4K, but on this trip I've also put HDR on, so high def resolution in my videos. So it's the first time I've used that, and I'm really hoping it hasn't wrecked my videos. But anyway, once you start looking at these videos, you'll probably soon see. On that note, enjoy these videos, this 4-part series on the 3 Capes hike in Tasmania. It's absolutely wonderful place, and as I said earlier, if you're looking for a hike, it's not too tough, and the scenery is second to none. It's some of the best scenery I've ever seen in my life. So enjoy these videos. We'll see you soon. Bye. Well, good morning everyone. It's day 4 of our 3 Capes hike. It's the last day, and it's the hardest day, as they say. I don't know if you can see over there, but there's a gigantic mountain over there. We got to actually hike up over and then turn right, go out to a big cape where there's cliffs, and then finally come back over that mountain and down to Fortescue Bay, where we're going to meet a bus to take us back to Port Arthur. So anyway, we're off on our last day. Body's a bit sore. I got a big blister on my little toe. My lower back's a bit sore. I'm almost out of food, and life's good. So let's get started. So at the hut we stayed at last night, there's a whole big family of Tasmanian devils that live here, and unfortunately I didn't get to see them last night. They say they come out a lot at night and hang out off and down there. There's a helicopter pad there, and so I think a few people got up at night and walked around. I think they might have seen some, but unfortunately we didn't see any devils. So I've seen so far on this trip, I think I've mentioned already, I've seen 3 snakes, 1 wombat and 1 whale. Oh, and numerous paddy melons and wallabies, but so that's about it so far. Today's hike, as I said, this big mountain in front of us, you probably can't tell how big it is. It's gigantic. They reckon that's going to be it's got a lot of rainforest on it, so that'll be quite amazing. Like the different types of plant life we've been going through. It's very diverse. We've been through a lot of gum tree areas, we've been through heathlands, and as they said, there's rainforest up on these mountains. So should be a lot of fun today, and the whole trip's been absolutely fantastic so far, and except I bought a little gas canister to go off my stove. Like, we mainly cook hot meals at the cabins. They have stoves, but I planned a couple of meals to have out at the main big cape, the Blade, yesterday. So I pulled out my gas canister and go to screw it onto my stove, and the thread it actually didn't work. I couldn't use it, which I've never heard of before. I always thought all of these gas canisters had the same thread, so I could use any canister on my MSR stovetop, but I couldn't do it yesterday, so I had to eat chocolate for lunch yesterday. Life's not too bad after all. Anyway, let's keep going. Coming up to almost to the foot, the base of the mountain we got to climb up. So far we've been coming up a boardwalk, timber deck boardwalk, all the way from the cabins. It's been an uphill all the way, so the ranger last night said you sort of walk to the bottom of the mountain and then the big climb starts. He says it was quite funny when we started this walk. They gave us a book with all the information in it and certain topics, and they gave an explanation of each day's walk. For day 4, they put a gentle walk up this mountain. Well, the ranger last night at our briefing said, don't believe the book, it's all lies. The walk up the mountain is horrendous. So I suppose we'll find out very soon how tough it's going to be. So, pretty through here. Once again, it's different vegetation than other places we've gone on this hike. So it's been really enjoyable. And Link is coming up, and behind there there's a few more hikers, so I won't film them. I don't have permission. So I'll get up here, find an area where they can get by us. We're really just starting now to starting to climb up the mountain. Beautiful baby tree ferns here. A lot of really big tall trees through here. Looks like we're coming up to a bit of a clearing. We'll probably get a view out over the countryside, or might even be water, not sure. Oh no, it's taking a hard left turn by the looks of things, so we won't get to see over there. Yay, lots of stairs. Anyway, let's continue. So we've just been going upstairs for the last 40 minutes or so, and this is supposed to happen for like 3 hours from what we've been told. 3 hours to the top of the mountain. So yay, lots of fun. Lots of little baby tree ferns through here. Stunning. I think they mentioned along the trail to Cape Huey, there's a big tree fern forest.
That's pretty amazing.
Yeah. So we're definitely high up on the mountain now, and it's starting to get a lot of beautiful tree ferns and moss, big rocks, and even moss are growing all over the trunks. It's absolutely stunning. And it looks like we're coming up to one of the installations along the trail. Having these things, it just gives you a little bit of extra interest and gives you a little respite. You can actually sit on it. Oh wow, this is so beautiful here. Massive big tree here, and all these rocks are forming little caves. And this little seat, everything's got a name. This is called the Underworld. And you'd expect a hobbit or an elf or something to come out from underneath, out of these rocks at any moment. It looks amazing. So that's right, I just tripped over a rock. That's life. So let's continue on. Amazing. I was just saying to my wife earlier, Tasmania really is the state of moss. Everywhere I've hiked in Tasmania has been heaps of moss. And look at this, this is like some type of...
This looks like a dog's head. Look, you've got the 2 ears there, you've got the tusk, the eyes.
Wow. So, yet again, it's just so beautiful in here. There hasn't been any area in the last 4 days that's been ugly. It's all been absolutely stunning. Oh, we've got a little cave in here. Probably full of Tasmanian devils or something. Oh no. No, it's not really a cave. It's this, oh actually, no. Spooky. Ooh. Yeah, there's a lot of big boulders that have just fallen together and created like caves, little caves. Perfect place for animals to live in. All the moss, it's just so beautiful. Wow, had a big tree fall down here. They've chopped it up a lot. Onwards and upwards. famous crown, the famous throne in the middle of the forest here. Many people have seen this on videos before, so I had to.
Your dad made it? No. Oh, yeah.
Okay, so it's really starting to rain a lot. We're not quite out to Cape Huey, and I've seen a view out there and it's just covered in fog and heavy rain, and you can't see anything if you go out there, so we've decided we're not going to turn right at the T-junction to go to Cape Huey and spend those 2 hours walking in rain and not seeing anything. So we will turn left and head to Fortescue Bay and chill out there until we can get the bus back to Port Arthur. So that's a bit disappointing, but it's just too uncomfortable to be out there in that. And like I said, there's no point if I hike out to Cape Huey. There's nothing to see. It's covered in fog and rain and there's no view. So, you know, I've seen enough cliffs for a few days, so I suppose it won't matter. Or it might give me a reason to come back and do this hike again sometime. Who knows? So anyway, I'm going to turn this off for now. It's getting wet, and I'll start it up again on the way down to Fortescue Bay if I can get a chance there where it's not too wet and anything looks pretty, the video. Otherwise I'll just start it up at the end. There's a plug there saying you've done it, so I'll make sure I get that at least. Okay. Well, I've just been coming down for the last 20 minutes down a staircase. It's the staircase from hell. I don't do downstairs very well for my knees, and this is actually not the best. So, but if you're on top of a mountain and you got to get down to a bay, you got to go down some stairs. Oh, might be down from most of them now, hopefully. So we've just come down 5 billion stairs, and we're almost at the end. In the distance there you can see Fortescue Bay. That's the end of our trek, and here's the sign here, 3 Capes track. Woo-woo. So yay! Yay! We finished the 3 Capes walk. Here's the 3 Capes track sign. Just down here is Fortescue Bay. I can see the white sand from here. And we've done it. Yay!
And we're not going swimming.
So we finally have done the 3 Capes walk. We're back at Fortescue Bay, but I don't know quite how to say it. That's it behind me here. Beautiful white beach, beautiful beach, and a headland out there out into the Great Southern Ocean. Absolutely stunning. And anyway, thanks for watching these videos, and it's been an incredibly wonderful hike, 4 days, the 3 Capes. If you ever been thinking about doing it and not sure if you want, please get yourself here and do this hike. It's one of the most wonderful hikes I think I've ever been on. The scenery, the plant life, the animal, everything is just absolutely wonderful. Also on these videos, well, you know, all of the videos are going to be probably the 4 days. I'm going to break into 4 parts, so you'll probably know that once you see all these videos. This is the last day. So thanks for watching, thanks for coming along on this journey with me. It's been really wonderful, and I really hope you subscribe and check out the rest of my videos, and stay tuned. We've got some more hikes coming up soon that I'm sure you're really gonna love. So thanks for watching.